Blackrock is a small town situated not far from the Grand Canyon. Its name is derived from the oldest Indian tribe that has resided in the area, and the descendants continue to be part of the town's present population. Despite the size, don't be misled. The town's seemingly sleepy atmosphere is woven with the everyday and not so everyday challenges faced by its residents. Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Since I have started making YouTube videos, I am always on the lookout for fun and interesting custom neighbourhoods, so when I saw this one I knew I had to get my hooks in there and start exploring. Like the description said, this neighbourhood is called Blackrock. It was created by a user of the name AstraIna. I hope I'm saying that right. I will be linking this in the description box as well if you want to check this neighbourhood out for yourself or even play along with me. It was actually released on Mod The Sims earlier this year and it is an entirely CC-free neighbourhood. It has 10 families, 2 apartment lots, 3 residential lots and 12 community lots. Since this is quite a large neighbourhood, I won't be exploring every single family today. I will just be taking a look at the ones that pique my interest the most, but we will also be checking out some of the community lots as well. In Flora and Noshi's home, there was always room for one more. When Flora's best friend passed away, the Blackrocks didn't hesitate to welcome her orphan daughter into their bustling household. They don't mind that their already full house will be even fuller. Haunted by the tragic loss of his wife and baby daughter, James fled the city that constantly reminded him of this. Returning to Blackrock, he sought refuge at his parents' old ranch. In a quiet town surrounded by nature, will James heal his broken heart? After graduating from college, Camilla reluctantly returned to her hometown to take care of her father, this godforsaken hole hidden memory she longed to escape from. However, everything changed when an old secret love reappeared in her life. Can this unexpected reunion change Camilla's perspective and draw her back into the embrace of her hometown? For Santiago, family takes precedence above all else. Though he once harboured dreams of becoming a musician, the arrival of little Colton reshaped his priorities. Faced with the responsibility of providing for his family, he had to set aside his risky dream. Now with 2 children, the once cherished aspiration has transformed into a distant and unattainable pipe dream. Galileo grew up with the unwavering belief instilled by his father, Ganymedes, that aliens were nothing more than a fantastical tale. However, when Galileo's own child was born, a bit too different, a seed of doubt sprouted within him. The cosmos, once a realm of certainty, now prompted Galileo to question the very convictions he had inherited. Maybe his inheritance is different than he thinks. Elara made a promise to herself that she would build a happier family than her parents, and it's safe to say she's achieved that. Everything seems perfect, especially with a grandchild on the way. William is pleased that his son has finally made wise choices. Meanwhile, Anne is actively shooing away any rivals who come too close to her boyfriend. Charles, who wasn't too keen on getting hitched, kinda gave in because of his father's nagging and the family loving Yasmin so much. Now that there's a baby on the way, Charles is starting to figure out that his heart wants something else. Somewhere else with someone completely different. With her last bit of money, Maria Elena has arrived in Blackrock and invested in an old shack, hoping for a fresh start in a place that might hold the promise of a more stable and fortunate future for her and little Urila, I think. Rupert, seeking refuge from the burdens of fame, has escaped to Blackrock to relish his retirement in tranquility. Here he seems to savour life, his financial success, and the warmth of newfound love. Additionally, Rupert nurtures the hope that the distance from Del Sol Valley will provide the chance to reconnect with Faith, who has been entangled in troubles amidst the hustle and bustle of the big city. Simon and Burnett, recent arrivals in Blackrock, found themselves thrust into the same local military unit. Though their interests outside of work diverged, the shared experience of adapting to a new town and the camaraderie forged through their military service made living together an obvious choice. So the first family I decided that I just had to get in there and check out was the Strands, which consists only of James here. I was really moved by his story. It genuinely made me sad to read about him losing his wife and daughter. So I'm going to go ahead now and check out his stats here. James here has a very in-depth family tree. I am so impressed with this, just the level of detail. I know how much work goes into these things. I've made 2 custom neighbourhoods myself, and I am just floored by the attention to detail. So yeah, he has lost his daughter Diana and also his wife Madeline as well. James here is a knowledge sim. He has the lifetime aspiration of becoming Captain Hero, and he is employed in the law enforcement career. Love that. He has all of the skills required to get a promotion. He also has a toy making badge, and I can see up here in the corner that he does have a toy making bench here, which is really cool. As for his personality, he's an Aries, super neat, super active, super nice. James has taken a job at the local police station, but his heart isn't really in it. Oh my god, my heart breaks. This is really sad. I do want to see, okay, so the creator has given James here some hobby enthusiasm. Not very much, but I will take it as I can get it. Just this kind of attention to detail I think is wonderful. He also has very in-depth memories, which of course I love. One thing I have noticed here, this is extremely nitpicky, but this had an accident memory. It should be red. That is an incredibly easy fix. If you know what you're doing in SimPE, you could do this in like 2 seconds, so it's not a big deal. I am very impressed with the attention to detail in the memories here. This lot is absolutely incredible. Like this is seriously gorgeous. I was kind of expecting it to be super basic. What is this down here? So I have been sat here for like a good few minutes, panicking, thinking I have downloaded a custom neighborhood with CC. I had to double check. This is a completely CC-free neighborhood. I did not know where this little thing came from. I'd never seen it before. If you select it, it does say "for my beloved son," which makes me think that maybe his father was a toy maker. Maybe he had like a gold badge and he made this for him. That's the only explanation I can think of. So this is the rest of the house. Very interesting lot. It gives me like ranch vibes and I absolutely love it. So well decorated. And he also has like a nursery in here. This must be another item that you can build with the toy machine. So I take it this bit here is the main house. I do also love the addition of the hammock here as well as a little garden. Just super cute. But I do just want to check out this space here, which I guess is like some kind of like a workshop. Also has a train set. This is one of my favorite things to do in The Sims 2, by the way. You can have a lot of fun with this. And then downstairs we have like, I guess this is sort of like a garage or just like a basement. But overall, I am super, super, super impressed with this lot. I absolutely love it. So I have just been having a little browse of this. It seemed like James was chasing up a murderer who ended up killing his wife and daughter, which is just crazy. I love that storyline and how dark and twisted it is, especially for a neighborhood like this. So he was tormented by guilt and decided to return here. So I am thinking, and correct me if I've completely misunderstood this, that this was maybe his family home. He may have left here and have since returned since the murder of his family. I am here with the Heidi-Junior family. I just had to check out this like aging rock star kind of family here. Gotta see this. This is Rupert. He's a popularity sim who has the lifetime aspiration of having 20 simultaneous best friends. He is married to Diamond. We'll go ahead and check her out in a bit. And I'm assuming Faith here is his daughter. Yeah. Oh, okay. So her mother, Sophie, has passed away. So Diamond here is his second wife, and I am wondering if maybe Diamond and Faith don't get along. We'll see in a second. He also has a want locked in to obtain a pet, and he is a retired icon at the top of the show business career. No talent badges, but he has a lot of skills. He is a Leo, so he is sloppy, outgoing, lazy, playful, and in between grouchy and nice. Rupert is curious about what's going on in Faith's mind. In his eyes, she's still a little girl. He also hopes that Faith will get along with Diamond. Apart from that, Rupert's main interest lies in exploring community lots with his wife. They aim to experience them all. You can have so much fun with this family, I can just tell already. And again, he has a full set of memories. He doesn't really have toddler memories, but to be honest with you, that's neither here nor there for me. I could care less. But yeah, full set of memories. He got married, maximized creativity, he retired, he had a public woohoo, sounds like him. He also has his wife's ashes in his possession as well. And he does not have any aspiration benefits, but again, I prefer to choose them myself anyway. This is Diamond, and she is such an interesting looking sim. Very unique. I love unique looking sims. Also, they may look different than the creator intended just because I do have default replacements and I haven't gone in and tweaked them at all. But she is a pleasure sim. She is quite a bit younger than him. She wants to have 50 first dates. That is a want I rarely see. Yeah, okay, so as I predicted, there is some tension between Diamond and Faith. Often is the case when a teenage child, you know, ends up having like a step-parent, particularly a stepmother. They don't always tend to get along. She is unemployed, super creative though. I wonder if maybe she's like a groupie. Let me see. I'm very curious now, I have to know. Diamond just wants a comfortable life she believes she deserves, especially since she blossomed into beauty. Plus, she has quite an affection for Rupert, almost as much as she enjoys his wealth. Yeah, okay, so somewhat of a gold digger. She's sloppy, outgoing, lazy, playful, and grouchy. We already know her one true hobby is nature, and she has plenty of memories, the most sort of important of which here is that she got married to a rich sim. Well... Faith here has decided to clip into the piano here. We're just going to leave her there for the time being. She is a knowledge sim who wants to become a game designer. She is an A-star in private school. No talent badges, but she's quite creative like her father. And she hates Diamond. She does not get along with her. She also has a fractured relationship with her father as well. Okay, let's check out her memories. So she grew up badly. I guess that is a result of her mother passing away. But she did also get some invitations to these hobby lots as well. This is not an easy memory to add. I'm pretty sure it's something that you have to kind of do manually through playing the game. So again, stuff like this really sets it apart and is very impressive to me. And she has a camera in her inventory. Guys, I can't even begin to tell you. I'm only on Family 2. I am beyond impressed with this neighbourhood. I may even go as far as to say this is probably one of the best custom neighbourhoods I have ever seen. Just the attention to detail is out of this world. And of course, because of course, we have a family album. So Faith's most cherished possession is her mother's camera. So she has carried this with her since her mother's passing. So again, I was just reading through this and it seems to be that Rupert is not sharing in his daughter's grief, but rather just enjoying his life with his new wife, and that is creating some tension in the family. I have just been exploring the house and I must say it is absolutely gorgeous. Just the attention to detail, things like the bubble blowing machine here, and they've got a bar and everything. Like, it's definitely the type of house you could see an aging rock star live in. It is seriously so gorgeous and so creative. I'm just in awe. By far one of the greatest lots I think I've ever seen. They even have like a home gym, and they've got like a little chill out, hangout kind of room with a DJ booth. I can only dream of building a house like this. Seriously, absolutely stunning. And of course, how can I not check out the family with an alien living in it? This is the Meade family. This is Galileo. He is an elder. He's a knowledge sim who wants to become a mad scientist. Judging by his lab coat here, I do reckon he is already in a science career. Yep, he's an inventor level 6. No talent badges, quite a bit off from getting his promotion as well, but definitely something that you can easily work on. Let's see. So he is married to Marsha, and I'm guessing Thyone here is his son. Yeah, okay, so Thyone is, I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. I'm not great with names, but Thyone is his son with Marsha here. And again, he has like his family and everything. And oh yeah, okay, so he does have existing relatives in the neighborhood. I'm thinking that Ilara is maybe his sister. Yeah, okay, that's really cool, really in depth. He is a Libra, so he is super neat, he's super active, serious, and extremely nice. Despite Galileo's vast knowledge, he was never able to unravel the mystery behind why his son was born that way, if he could only have sought guidance from his father. Next up, we have his wife, Marsha, who is soon to be an elder. She is also a knowledge sim who wants to max out 7 skills. I also love as well, I haven't talked about this yet, that a lot of the sims already have memories locked in. I love that. It's kind of like its own scripted events that kind of the creator is pointing you in a certain direction. I love that she has max both with her husband as well. That makes me happy. And a lot of friends in the neighborhood. I think some of these sims may be related to her husband. Anyway, she is unemployed. She is an extremely good cook and very smart. No talent badges. This is a cute memory. She taught Tyrone a nursery rhyme. Again, stuff like this is just like, you can't really do it in SimPE. You do have to simulate it in-game. 99% sure on that. So stuff like that is just surprising, and it just makes the HUD stand out to me. kind of a creepy angle to be looking at him, but he is in like this kind of a conservatory, I guess, like a little greenhouse. He has the want locked in to get a job in the science career. I think it's interesting as well that he wants to move out. Like his parents, he is also a knowledge sim who wants to become a mad scientist. Excellent relationship with his family. I think Alara may be his auntie, I'm pretty sure. He is unemployed as of right now, obviously. A bunch of skills. Let's see his personality. He's a Scorpio, super neat, super active, serious and grouchy. Thyone absorbed a curiosity about the world along with his mother's milk. He doesn't mind being green. In fact, he appreciates not being like anyone else. In general, Thyone pays little attention to things unless they involve science. Alright, forgive me guys, I may have made a little bit of an error. I did not look at Marsha's bio here. I also think I may have skimmed over her hobbies and stuff, but it says, Marsha always had a curiosity to understand world and people. She doesn't pass judgment, instead she dissects everything. However, she hasn't fallen into the same madness as her husband. Marsha firmly believes that her son's condition is simply a genetic mutation. And this is the family home. This is super random, maybe even a little obscure, but there was a YouTube series way back in the day called Life of Rose, and she lived in like a purple beach house, and this is the vibe that it gives me. For some reason, it feels nostalgic. And it is super well decorated. You've got the like main bedroom here. I'm assuming this is going to be Thyone's room, and then there's also a spare bedroom here. And this is the downstairs. It is a super cozy family home. I love the car out here where they can do like renovations, repairs even, a little garden space, a little greenhouse / conservatory, whatever you want to call it. Overall, a very nice lot. I have just been checking out the family photo album, and it seems like Galileo's father did not believe that aliens existed. So this is something that Galileo has held true his entire life. So when his son was born an alien, it kind of sent him into a bit of a spiral, and he is desperately trying to solve the mystery behind it before he dies. I also had to check out the Ruiz family. The first thing I noticed is that the family have one simoleon. I love a good challenge in The Sims 2. I love stuff like this where you have impoverished Sims where they start literally right at the bottom and you have to kind of make a life for them. I love that. I think that's great. This is Maria Elena Ruiz. Beautiful name. She's a pleasure sim who wants to become a celebrity chef. So far, I'm guessing she's unemployed since she has the join the culinary career want locked in. The only person she knows in the neighbourhood is her daughter, Aurelia. I'm really sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm terrible with names. But her daughter, she has an excellent relationship with. They also don't have a very in-depth family tree, but, you know, that's all right. I'm assuming that they are relatively new to the neighbourhood. She has some skills here, especially good at creativity and cooking. No talent badges. She is a Libra, sloppy, outgoing. She's lazy, playful, and nice. Maria Elena, perpetually unlucky, crossed paths with Darren Pleasure at a football game in her town. Despite his team being there for an away game, Darren spun enchanting tales of a shared future. Believing him, Maria Elena found herself with little Aurelia. However, Darren vanished as swiftly as he arrived, leaving her unable to locate anyone by the name of Pleasure for child support. Very interesting. I like that a lot. And she has the mystery sim once, as I predicted, which makes sense given that she doesn't really know the identity of her child's father. So this is little Aurelia. It's driving me nuts that I don't know how to pronounce this. But she's just a child, so of course she doesn't have an aspiration or anything. She has the what locked in to learn to talk. Again, doesn't know anybody, but that makes sense. She's just a toddler. No skills, obviously no badges. She's an Aquarius, so she's sloppy, outgoing, playful. In the eyes of little Aurelia, the entire world is an expansive field of discovery, each moment a new adventure waiting to be unravelled. I do wonder if maybe she's going to grow up to be a knowledge sim, and she has the memory of moving in. So this is their dilapidated little shack. I love what they've done with the roof as well. Definitely gives off a poor family type of vibe. And we can see that the house is extremely run down. It is extremely basic. This is going to be an incredibly challenging family to play, I think, especially given that Maria does not have a job. Yeah, it's going to be very challenging. But like I said, that's the kind of thing I just love. When I tell you, my jaw hit the floor. When I saw it said Darren Pleasure, in my head I was thinking, oh, that's like a pun of Daniel Pleasant, right? But I didn't connect the dots. Oh my god, so it's obviously supposed to be Daniel Pleasant. Guys, seriously, I am just like so shocked. I have a huge grin on my face. I am just, oh my god, I think that is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna have to play this. Like, I'm actually gonna have to sit down and play this. This is just incredible. It's wild that this little Sim, if I had not looked in the photo albums, I would not have known that she is the offspring of Darren Pleasant and that her half-sisters would be Angela and Lilith. I do have to wonder as well, I'm pretty sure that the creator did put some insight into, some thought into this, I'll have to double check, but I think she may actually be like genetically correct, meaning that, you know, she does have some Daniel Pleasant genes in there. So we are here with the Loveson family. I just had to check out one of the apartment lots. This is Santiago. He is a popularity sim who wants to become a rock god. He is madly in love with Hannah, oh, my name, who is his wife, and he has 2 children in Colton and little baby Eva. He is also best friends with Camilla. I do just want to check out the family tree as well. So Camilla here is his sister. Yeah, so he has a sister and he has another relative living in the neighbourhood who is his father. He is employed as an architect's apprentice, which I find surprising given that he wants to be a rock god. Maybe that's like his main dream in life. I can see some musical equipment back here. I think that's a bass. He has a bunch of skills, no talent badges. He is a Libra, sloppy, outgoing, lazy, nice and serious. If Santiago has to pick between his own happiness and his wife's, he'll always go for making his wife happy. That's why she's thriving in her dream job while he takes care of supporting his family. So that makes sense. You know, I definitely see him as like wanting to be a musician, but having to put up with a sort of a 9-to-5 job to support his family. His one true hobby is music and dance, of which he has no skills because he probably just doesn't have the time. Again, lovely set of memories, a lot of negative ones in here, which is always interesting. So there was Vermin. He got a D. He never went to college. That is something he deeply regrets. But he has a lot of positive memories of having his children, getting married, and, you know, Sims joining the family, that kind of thing. Next up, we have Hannah here, my namesake. She is a popularity sim who wants to become a world-class ballet dancer. Excellent relationship with her family, of course, love that. She is in fact in the dance career as a backup dancer, so like the bio for Santiago suggested, her dream right now has taken precedent over his. She is only 1 body point skill away from getting a promotion. She is a Libra, sloppy, outgoing, she's serious and nice. Hannah is a dreamer and hopes her husband would someday consider his own needs too. However, she understands that, considering the financial challenges he faces as a child, he prioritises financial stability. So here we have Colton. He is close with his family. He has a friend called Hoti Blackrock. I don't think we're going to get to the Blackrocks today, unfortunately, but he also has a good relationship with Camilla. They're best friends, but not friends. So it's good, but room for improvement. He is an Aries, I think. Yeah, neat, outgoing. He's shy and grouchy. Colton wouldn't exchange his parents for all the money in the world. That's adorable. And the couple have a baby, Eva, just lying here on the floor. She's adorable. So they do live here in the trailer park. It is a very nice lot though. I really like it. Very simplistic, you know, as you would expect from Sims who are not particularly well off. They have a nursery, a bedroom for Colton, and a bedroom for the parents as well. So it has everything a Sim could need. This is the rest of the lot here. We have a smaller trailer and another large one here, as well as a little playground. Oh, and there's more. There's another one over here. Yeah, I love this. There's also a telescope, just so well decorated. I just want to see it really quickly with the walls up. Yeah, I love this. I love the industrial vibe of it. And I will be checking out the junkyard over here in a second as well. Definitely want to see what that's about. I have a super cute and wholesome like family album here. It says they may not be wealthy, but at least they have each other. I love that, and it also alludes to the fact that Hannah and Santiago have been together for a really long time, and they got married when they were expecting Colton. I know I said I was not going to be checking out the Blackrocks because there was another family I was going to head into instead, but how can I not? I mean, they literally are the town's name, so I just have to find out more about the family. This here is Tower Blackrock, who is a fortune sim. He wants to become the mayor. I'm guessing he's in politics. No, he's actually unemployed at the moment. Bunch of skills. Oh, and he also has some badges, a gold gardening and a silver flower arranging. I am just checking out Tawa's family tree here. He has a son in Noshi, as well as 3 grandchildren, Kimi, Chaitan, and Ahoti. And also a daughter-in-law by the name of Flora, who also has her own set of parents here as well, both deceased. He is sloppy, shy, active, playful, and grouchy. He's also a Sagittarius. Tawi thinks his daughter-in-law is a good woman. However, his preference lingers for his son to be involved with someone from their community. He also has a love of nature and, of course, a lovely set of memories. He recently mastered the gardening, which I think is great. It is quite obvious that this family is supposed to represent like Indian Americans, I am pretty sure. My knowledge in that area is extremely limited, so you will have to forgive me there. But I do think that this is such a lovely addition, something you really don't see very often, certain ethnic groups being represented in The Sims 2 in such detail, so I really admire that. What an adorable looking sim. He is so interesting. I love his eyes. Very good looking. This is the son, Noshi Blackrock, who is a family sim. He wants to have 6 grandchildren, excellent relationship with a lot of his family members. He has 2 boats with this woman, Marsha Meade. Yeah, she's married, so forget about that. He's a high school teacher, level 5. He is only 1 skill point away from getting a promotion. He has no talent badges. He is a Pisces, like me. Rarely see Pisces. No one gives out Pisces in these custom HUDs. He's neat, outgoing, active, serious, and nice. Noshi holds deep respect for his father, but there are moments of disagreement between them. When it comes to matters of the heart, Noshi followed his own path. He fell in love with Flora at first sight, drawn to her precisely because she stood out as different from the women he had known up to that point. So this is Flora, his wife. She's a popularity sim who dreams of becoming mayor. I want to see, okay, her relationship with Tawa is pretty decent, actually. It's not like they don't get along. Let me just see it from his perspective. Yeah, so it's not that they don't get along, but I think he would have preferred his son being with someone from within his own community, as his bio alludes to. She is a senator at level 9, so she is an important woman, you know. She basically runs this town. No talent badges, but a bunch of skills. Again, lots of memories. She is a Libra. She is outgoing, lazy, serious, and nice. Flora has dedicated her heart and soul to the city, extending respect to both newcomers and the native Indian community. Her commitment to fostering harmony and understanding between these diverse groups reflects her belief in strength that comes from unity. As she inspires to become the mayor, her success hinges on the collective support of the community. And here we have Chaitan, who is, I think, the first romance sim that we've seen so far in the neighbourhood. He wants to become a professional party guest. He also has the want locked in to be friends with his younger brother. I think that's adorable. He has 2 bolts with this woman, Jackie Daniels. He is a C in school, no talent badges, but he is a very charismatic sim. He is an Aries. He's sloppy, outgoing, active, serious, and nice. Everyone loves Chaitan, or rather, all women do, and Chaitan loves the influence he has on them. The question now is whether Chaitan will be able to resist the allure of Jackie's presence, or if he'll find himself captivated by a new and intriguing chapter in his romantic journey. And he has a memory of kissing Anne for the first time. Alright, so it could kind of go either way. Oh, okay, I totally missed this, but he is going steady with Anne, but he is now taking it upon himself to enjoy the company of Jackie here as well. So I was a little bit confused. I wasn't expecting Jackie to be a member of the household. Definitely intrigued to see what her situation is. She has nobody in her family tree. She is an A in school, an excellent student. She's also very creative. Her only memory is moving in. Very intriguing sim. In the aftermath of her parents' passing, Jackie moved to Blackrock, where she now resides with her mum's best friend. The atmosphere is markedly distinct from what she's known, a house teeming with the lively energy of siblings, a concept foreign to her as an only child. Moreover, the quaint charm of Blackrock stands in the stark contrast to the bustling city life she was accustomed to. So that is Jackie. I think she is a very interesting sim with quite a mysterious past, and I think that there is a lot of potential for some unique storytelling with her. Here we have Kimi, who is a knowledge sim. He wants to become head of SCIA. Let's check out his relationships. Good relationship with his mother and father and his grandfather. He also has 2 bolts with Jackie. Interesting to note. Doesn't get along with this dude. He is an A in school, no talent badges. He is a Gemini. He is neat, outgoing, active, super serious, super grouchy. Kimi, accustomed to living in the shadow of his older brother, finds his world disrupted by the arrival of Jackie. This unexpected shift prompts Kimi to step out of his usual character. The question that hangs in the air is whether Jackie will see him beyond the label of Chayton's younger brother. So it definitely alludes to the fact that maybe he is romantically interested in Jackie. And finally, we have little Ahoti here. He has all these wants here to get animals, which I think is super cute. He's friends with Colton Loveson, who we saw a little bit earlier. He's friends with the dog Peanut, misspelt. I don't know if it's supposed to be Peanut or if it's actually like Penout. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's supposed to be Peanut. He's friends with his family as well. Really cute. He is a B+ in school, room for improvement, but he's doing okay. He is a Pisces. He is neat, outgoing, active, serious, and super nice. Ahoti just wants to play, yet he harbors a desire to copy his older brothers. This is the family home. It just feels very quaint. It's quite grand, but it still has that like cozy cottage kind of vibe that I just love. And here is the interior, very well done. There is a little bit of clipping on the carpet, but there's not really much you can do about that except for just move it when you come to play. But yeah, very well decorated. I love the fireplace here. They have like a little porch. Very cute. The photo album doesn't offer any new information, but I did think it was interesting that Tower here, while he doesn't necessarily fully approve of his son's choice to marry Flora, is still trying to impart his knowledge and deep love for the land to his grandchildren and probably his daughter-in-law as well. The first lot I want to check out is the junkyard. It reads, it's nothing more than a dirty old junkyard, uninvited and forsaken. Who, in their right mind, would even want to wander into this place? Me, I do. Alright, a very interesting lot. I love the use of this like hood decor here. You could easily replace these as well with the 3-to-2 conversion of the dumpsters, but this is perfectly fine as it is. I often do this as well. A very nice lot. I mean, not necessarily aesthetically nice, but I love what they've done to it as well. Just like the rubbish strewn about. They have like a bonfire here, a couple of like abandoned chairs. Definitely see this as maybe being like a teen hangout, or maybe if there are any criminals in the lot, they would definitely use this as like a meeting point. I like this, especially for storytelling purposes. I think it's super interesting. A lot of artwork and just overall a very cool and creative lot. I really, really like this. I also really want to check out the outdoor cinema. It's called Nightflix. Is your home TV too small? Nightflix, sandwiched between a parking lot and a fast food bar, is the only cinema in town, so you have no choice but to enjoy a larger screen with us. So here we have the outdoor cinema. The first thing that of course jumps out is the actual outdoor seating area. This is unfortunately the largest TV that is available in The Sims 2, but a really cool like date location. I think I like the use of the speakers here as well. A really big car parking space, so I guess the Sims could maybe park their car and watch the TV from their vehicle. I do just want to check out the interior here as well. Alright, so this is like a dining area. You've got like the food cart stand, there's bathrooms, a jukebox, and outside is a dance mat as well as outdoor seating. So this lot really does have everything, as well as outdoor pool. What more could you want? The next lot I'm going to be checking out is Desert Monkey Roller Disco. Strap on those wheels and groove to the beat at the Desert Monkey Roller Disco. Not a roller skating fan? Swing by for a round of bowling or try a hand at the arcade games. Fun awaits. This is the roller skating rink. I do love the gorilla up here, just adds such a quirky, fun touch. Out here there is an outdoor like playground for children, so it definitely offers more than just skating. Yeah, okay, so this lot has pretty much everything. Would make a perfect date location. The only thing I'm not crazy about, if I am going to be a little bit nitpicky here, is that there are no windows on the front, which makes it look a little bit sparse. But that is extremely nitpicky of me. I'm just trying to find something to complain about, because otherwise this neighbourhood has been flawless. A lovely outdoor seating area. Really love this. I love the use of funky colours. They've got plenty of seats. You've got all of these vending machines, a bowling alley, an arcade. Oh, I love the arcade. Oh, this is so cute. I love the floor. It really does feel like an actual arcade you would see in real life. This would make such a fun date location. I can see many a sim falling in love here. There are so many wonderful looking community lots, so I have been struggling for the last few minutes to decide which one I want to check out, but I have settled on the Blackrock campground because I like the use of these like tents out here. I can also see some axe throwing equipment as well. Definitely eager to see what this one's all about. It says, craving a budget-friendly escape, head to Blackrock campground with your family. There's nothing quite like grilling freshly caught fish and spending the night under the stars in a cozy tent, don't you think? Alright, so we are here in the park. Super beautiful lot. I absolutely love the use of all of the green foliage around here. It's just super impressive. Like, there's only so much you can do with a park. It is one of those lots that I massively struggle with. And they have really utilised this extremely large community lot. There's an outdoor playground, plenty of rooms for your Sims to fish. Although they will probably have to fish over here in the middle. There might be some issues with all of the plants here, but definitely something that I think your Sims would be able to do. Plenty of tents. There is like a hot springs, plenty of grills. Again, axe throwing, and I absolutely love this. This is one of the reasons I wanted to check it out. I like the idea that you have like, you know, you have to rent this space out. Obviously, that's not really something you can do in The Sims 2 unless, you know, you would convert this into like some kind of business. But I like the storytelling aspect of nature Sims coming here and being able to actually like rent a tent to spend the night here at the local campgrounds. We do also have this little hut here, which I'm assuming is bathrooms. Yeah, so I guess you'd come in here and you would check in. Someone would be seated here and you'd get checked in. Oh, it's so adorable. Again, this is one of those lots that I could definitely see would be tremendous for storytelling purposes. I also have noticed just over here as I'm talking that there is like a broken piece here, and that just adds to the realistic kind of feel to the community lot. I just love it. I just think this is so cute. Definitely you could go ahead and maybe even place this in Three Lakes as well if you wanted to. Yeah, amazing. Love it. So that concludes our neighbourhood tour of Blackrock. I hope you have enjoyed. It has been so much fun exploring this HUD and everything that it has to offer. If you yourself are interested in downloading this HUD, I will be leaving the link in the description box. Definitely recommend going ahead and checking it out for yourself. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.